Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, Fire Emblem Three Houses, in what definitely, I said it before, but this time I actually mean it, what definitely is going to be the final episode, because we only have 2 units left. We got them surrounded. We need to take out a puny little human and also Rhea. Gonna spend a little bit of time healing up, getting ready, getting pumped. And we're gonna start by healing probably you, but you're gonna need to pull out a bit. That's what she said. Gross. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to pull over here. Go ahead and wait, and you can heal.
Oh, thank you.
Your white magic +1 range isn't as good a talent as I thought it was, since you don't seem to learn physic, which would really benefit from that. That's a shame. Okay, if I come in and I take you out, can I ride back out? I hope so.
No time for pity.
I can, just barely. Good. Nice hit and run operation. And now it's just Rhea, healing up and getting ready to take on that big bitch. Fascinating. Great place to leave the camera. I expected it to close in on Rhea. You're probably fine now.
Let's make this quick.
Go ahead and start moving you up. Gonna need your help since you got Sagittae, which is gonna be really useful. I still have a bunch of healing to do.
Yeah!
You saved me.
In fact, can you physic from over there? You should be able to. Your magic range is amazing. In fact, you can physic all the way to Sylvain.
Super grateful.
Alright, that's good. Now, the question is, how am I going to approach this? Should I actually start... Actually, I have an idea. What's her range like again? It's big. It's big and it's there. I'm gonna start moving towards the stairs, I think. I'm gonna bring Bernie around. Anna, you come with her. No, you come towards the stairs too. And same for you, Ferdinand. The range is gonna make it a real big problem. The range of that AoE that she's got. Gonna need to approach carefully and actually get in position to really zerg her all at once. Go ahead and give him one more heal.
You were ready.
Alright, authority's not E+, which doesn't matter because she doesn't use a battalion. Yeah, I think we're gonna... it's gonna be tricky. Definitely gonna be tricky. This is why I'm glad I gave myself another video to figure this out.
I owe you.
How often can she use that ability? Let me look at her. I assume as often as she wants. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Outstanding. Alright, this unit's as ready as it's gonna be. And even then, that range is much larger than it was the last time I fought her. She's got a huge AoE range. Of course, the last time I fought her, she was surrounded by fire. So you know, that probably makes a difference for balance. You should actually come down the stairs. I'm gonna go ahead and trigger this. I'm not gonna put anybody around you. I'm gonna go ahead and trigger this attack. There she goes.
You will not be forgiven!
Missed everybody. God, that's big. All right. All right. I think I just gotta nut up or shut up.
Strategy.
Miss. I think it's time to break out the Creator Sword.
Watch and learn.
Just a crack. Just a hairline crack. Alright, I'm kind of hopeful that if she's got somebody in her face to focus on, she's not going to use her big Wampin attack. I've got plenty of Divine Pulse charges to be wrong with. That's the important thing. You need to get in here, my bud. Can take that out. Actually, this might be the time to drop Meteor. Actually, if I drop it right here, that'd be the best. Yeah, that hurt. Hurt a lot.
Is this the final act?
No, you're fine. You have Opera Buddy there to heal you. You'll be okay.
Sweet of you.
Alright. Is that okay? We still don't even have a hole punched. Awesome. This is gonna be definitely what I thought it was. Alright, now keep attacking. This definitely feels like a final boss. I will give them that. Seth levels up to 31 with 4. Flying is now C+. Good job, Seth.
Be
Goodbye,
careful.
Seiros soldiers. Alright. You need to come around and hopefully physic Bernie.
Thanks so much.
There we go. God, Linhart, I love having you on horseback. It's just the best decision I've ever made. I could definitely take down that wall if I had a grudge against it. Alright, drill through this hole. And I can at least take off one of her life bars. That makes it more dangerous. And she gets the miracle ability. What else does she get? She's got miracle from now on. Okay. That's gonna get annoying real fast. Real fast. Alright, let's see what she's gonna do.
I will tear you down.
Alright, so she's just gonna abuse Hoarfrost. She missed everybody. And she did get her shield back, which is bad for Bitcoin. Bad news bears. Alright. Pretty sure you're gonna be going in all in on that relic from now on. Can you use another gambit on her? Actually, it's not gonna work because she's immune to being flipped, which apparently means she's not gonna be hit by it at all. Let's have you come in and use a gambit.
I can help too.
Gambit boost is gonna be needed. A whole 6 damage. Oh, you did get a shield break though. Good. I'm gonna pull you over here. Let's take advantage of
For all
that.
of us.
Go ahead and use the brave bow. Wipes out another bar.
It's life or death, Bernie.
You're right, Bernie. It really is. Do we have our path forward? I think she still has 2 bars to go. Seth levels up with 6. Yep. Actually, yeah, 3 bars. Because that's just the second one. Alright. It's right out of range. There's no reason to not use Seraphim, I don't think. What I might want to do is... Actually, I can't, can I? Because he's in the way. That'll hurt. Sorry, Grandma. It's for your own good. You'll understand someday. I gotta beat Grandma with Mommy. Okay, that somehow that makes sense, I think. Oh, good. That broke the central one. I think it's Brave Sword time.
To survive, I will win.
Oh, we're down to our last health bar. Oh, okay, good. Back the hell out of the way. Actually, I think I want to get in a hit here. Probably with the Brave Lance. Yeah. That's mostly fine, actually. She's not immune to crits. I forgot that she has that ability. Alright, yeah, you fly out of range. And who needs healing the most? Actually, probably you.
You're amazing.
Okay. I'm actually gonna bring you over here. I don't think you're gonna get much done while Caspar's over there, kind of blocking you. And you need to heal her some more.
Oh, thanks so much.
And I think that's it here. We might get this done on the next turn.
Vanish into the abyss!
Yeah, I've moved everybody out of range for a reason! Caspar is actually not going to be as useful as I'd hoped. I've kind of started this on the wrong side. Oh well. He can do a little pew pew damage. Every little bit helps. What if you use... Oh! Dragon Claws, right. Dragon Claws would actually be really useful. And that actually opens up a hole. Can I come in and take advantage of that? I can. It's time to finish this. You know what? We're gonna... Sublime Heaven's actually not worth using. Okay, never mind. Right, because it goes to the shield.
Rhea! Please!
You're here, Mother.
A rising flame was alight as the flow of time carved a new history for Fodlan. Rhea's wild rampage was put to an end, averting what could have been the greatest crisis in the history of Fodlan. After 5.5 years of war, a new age was set to begin. The Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance, all political structures that had once shaped the continent, were gone. A unified nation began to take shape under the watchful eye of the Church of Seiros. The Church's new leader became a champion of the people, working tirelessly to help them overcome the horrors of war and to carve out a path towards reconstruction. Just as Saint Seiros tended to those who suffered in wars of the past, Fodlan's new ruler embraced their role as mother of all life and arbiter of every soul.
Oh, is this where you've been? Everyone's looking for you. With the war over, I'd like to think they'd at least give you a few days rest. Don't worry, I won't tell them you're here. It's a rare occasion for me to have you all to myself.
Not looking for a guy to share the victory with? Did you ever find your strange person? Did you ever find your strange person?
See, there is one person I must confess I'm just a little bit interested in.
In that case...
What? Is that... That's a ring. It would be very embarrassing if I had the wrong idea, so I have to ask. Are you proposing? Here? Now? To me? I don't know what to say. Are you sure? You want to spend your life with me? Even though I'm not a songstress anymore? And I don't come from a noble family or have any wealth or land to my name? You won the war. You could pick anyone in the world. Why would you? Okay. I mean, yes. Yes, I love you madly and I'd be happy to marry you. But if we're going to be married, I had better think up a cute nickname for you. Don't you think? Oh, I wonder what I should call you now. Darling, my beloved. So many options. I starred in so many operas where I captured the heart of my beloved. But I never dreamed that it would feel this wonderful when it actually happened. A life singing for you in a peaceful world. I imagine that life will be more wonderful than I ever could have hoped. I love you. I could never sing anything as pure as those 3 little words.
And that is it for the Black Eagle's story. We've seen both sides. We've seen Edelgard's, we've seen the Church's, and it's time for me to put down Fire Emblem for a while. I've really enjoyed playing this game. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it. It's been a lot of fun. It really has. But I am looking forward to a nice long break. It feels like this was a good point of closure now that we've gotten to see the entire Black Eagle story. And I will be going back to this down the road, probably like 6-7 months. Maybe I'll do it closer to the end of the year. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. From what I think, and I might be a little bit biased, I feel like the Black Eagles have the best story. They feel like the most complete story. Now, there are some things that bother me, like I wish going after those who slither in the dark, going after Shambhala could have happened in Edelgard's side. I don't know why that was cut. Feels like that would have been a natural conclusion, but I am glad that we did get to deal with them eventually. And I have to wonder if that's going to be kind of the closure for all the stories. I am also very glad, especially seeing that scene with Dorothea, that I did choose her to marry this time. Both the girls I chose to marry, I feel really deserved a good ending. I actually probably grew the closest with their characters out of everybody. And really happy with the closure there as well and making them happy. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Next time, you know, maybe if I can, I will play a male Byleth and we'll see how that goes. I don't know how New Game Plus works. I don't know if you get to choose your gender. Limitless potential. Seiros, unable to serve Rhea any longer, Seiros nearly left the church. He was persuaded to stay, however, to assist in rebuilding the monastery he had helped maintain. Thanks to his devoted work ethic, Officers Academy was able to reopen a few years later. With the new students take the reception hall, Seiros found himself among them. Yeah, you might be able to choose your gender in New Game Plus. If so, I'll do a male Byleth. Catherine left the Knights of Seiros and set out to travel across Fodland. With Thunderbrand in hand, she wandered the countryside, seeking always to defend the innocent and punish the wicked. Her many years of heroics ensured that she would always be remembered by the people as a beloved folk hero. Let's see how many of these I can get through, because they go really fast. Hanuman. Though Fodland had changed, Hanuman's goal remained unwavering: to determine the workings of the crests and to do away with the inequality caused by them. To that end, his research resulted in magical tools that could be used even without the aid of crests. This proved to be yet another worthwhile discovery by the father of crestology. I'm guessing he unearthed Shambhala for that. Felix. Even after the war's end, skirmishes continued to break out across Fodland. Bored and restless in his capacity as Duke Fraldarius, Felix abandoned his title, jumping out the opportunity to wield his sword again. Little is known of his whereabouts thereafter, but even many years later, soldiers continued to whisper rumors of a mysterious man able to deal swift death to scores of enemies. Distant archer Shamir. Shortly after the war, Shamir gave up the mercenary life and disappeared. Though she was never heard from again, rumors swirled persistently for years of a master archer turned thief who lined her pockets by shaking down all those who preyed upon the innocent. That seems fitting. I like that. Manuela! Manuela left Garreg Monk to build her own academy in a small war-torn town. There, she contributed heavily to rebuilding efforts while teaching future generations the necessary skills of survival. Though she never married or had children of her own, she spent the last years of her life happily devoted to her students. Oh, that's sad. I kind of thought she would hook up with, Ferdinand. Heir of Purpose, Seteth. Seteth remained at the monastery and worked to restore the authority of the Church of Seiros. Doing away with his old strictness, he adopted a tolerant stance towards all. His encouragement of believers to respect those of other faiths helped the people of Fodland find common ground with others. That's good. Benevolent soul Mercedes. Mercedes left home and went to Garreg Mach, where she became a model cleric. She devoted the whole of her life to the service of the goddess and became well loved by the people, who revered her for her piety and her boundless generosity towards those in need. Slumbering Princess Flayn. Flayn disappeared soon after the war, and over time it was all but forgotten that she had ever existed. Many long years later, however, a young woman resurfaced in a completely transformed Fodland. When she looked to the man who stood beside her, she wondered if it would be alright in this new era to call him father. Scholar in Misfortune Lysithea. Lysithea returned home to help her parents restore their family land. Years later, when the end to their hard work was finally in sight, she relinquished House Ordelia's claim to nobility, ceding the territory to a nearby lord. Shortly thereafter, she and her family disappeared into obscurity. Traveling merchant Anna. Anna's business savvy proved to be a great asset in the post-war reconstruction of Garreg Mach. Once the restoration was complete, she disappeared from the area entirely, though tales of a mysterious merchant were passed down in every corner of the world for centuries to come. Some say she continues her travels even to this day, eternally peddling her wares, ever in search of the next lucrative opportunity. Stalwart Knight Ingrid. When Galatea territory was seized, Ingrid argued strongly for the preservation of its borders. Her request was granted and she was appointed to rule. From her new position, she gave her all to ensure the people of Galatea lived peaceful lives and put in years of hard work to reform its farming practices. Her efforts bore fruit to the people's delight, and Galatea became a land of plenty. Queen of Bridget, Petra. Petra returned to her homeland of Bridget and inherited the throne from her grandfather. As ruler, she declared independence from Fodlan and worked tirelessly to secure friendly relations with both Fodlan and Dagda. Her efforts inspired her descendants to carry the torch she lit, ensuring a future of peace and prosperity for her people. That's a weird sentence to say. Since Seiros Knight Sylvain, as Margrave Gautier, Sylvain devoted his life to improving relations with the people of the Shrang region. With oration alone, he succeeded in helping to create a new way of life for nobles in which relics and crests were no longer viewed as necessary. Though he went down in history as an extraordinary lord, it nevertheless became customary to refer to cheaters as sons of Gautier. Linhardt and Caspar. After the war, Linhardt and Caspar abandoned their noble houses to pursue a carefree journey wandering the world. They traveled to every corner of Fodlan and even ventured abroad now and again. Caspar got into trouble at every turn on their travels, but Linhardt was always there begrudgingly to get him out of it. The records of their adventure were immortalized in a book by an anonymous author entitled The Thousand Roads and Seven Seas. It is said that they eventually did settle down, but after the events of those stories, where they actually went is unknown. Ferdinand and Bernadetta. After the war, Bernadetta renounced her claim to House of Italy. She married Ferdinand, the new Duke Ayer, and the two contributed to relief efforts by instituting reforms across their dukedom. Due to the success of those policies, Ferdinand was offered the opportunity to help govern all Fodlan. He accepted, leaving the management of Ayer territory to his wife, while he worked to apply their ideas to the world at large. Since Bernadetta did not like to leave home, Ferdinand's life involved a lot of travel, but it is said he always embarked on his return home with a smile. And Byleth and Dorothea. After ascending to the throne of the first leader of the United Kingdom of Fodlan, Byleth announced her marriage to Dorothea. The former songstress resolved to stay out of the public eye, keeping to herself and her family. But as Byleth worked tirelessly to restore Fodlan, she did offer advice from time to time. It is said that her experience growing up as a commoner provided a useful perspective. Many years later, her diary was uncovered, revealing the full extent of the happy life the couple shared. Love poems that they wrote to one another, and I didn't get to finish it. Mostly because I was fighting my voice breaking. Still kinda am. It's always nice to stumble over your words when you're trying hard, very hard, to keep a straight voice. But that is it. That is Fire Emblem Three Houses. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. If you see this game and you're curious about it, I definitely recommend it. It is a lot of fun, even if the pacing is a little bit weird, even if some of the characters piss me off. It is a lot of fun to play. I kind of looking forward to playing it a little bit on my own and discovering some of the things that I didn't get to show off because of LPing, like, you know, being able to grind up battles and do more with Mithril, for example. There are a few things that I feel like I did miss out because I did have to keep the pace of the LP up. But overall, I really enjoy Let's Playing these type of games. I feel like if I didn't Let's Play it for you guys, I probably would not finish it. I'm very bad about finishing games, especially RPGs. And let's remember that I have got 120, 130 hours of playtime in this, which is really unheard of for me to stick with a game that long. And I give full credit to you guys, knowing that you guys are waiting for it, watching for it, enjoying the story. Really gave me the motivation to keep going even in those slow periods. Thanks so much for watching it. I will be doing the Golden Eagles and the Blue Lions at some point. My next playthrough will probably be the Golden Eagles, because I'm much more interested in seeing Claude's story than Dimitri's. I don't like that I didn't get to see what happened to Dimitri. I guess we're just supposed to assume he's dead. Claude is somewhere? Who knows? It would have been nice to see, like, Claude, at least. But, in fact, you never see Claude. You never see Claude in this playthrough. At all. He shows up in the letter and that's it. But anyways, I'm rambling. I don't have much left to say. I am going to be taking a break before I start my next project. I need to catch up on a lot of things. So I'm not going to start a new game until I can catch up. That includes like doing a lot of bureaucracy on the channel. That includes some bonus videos I still need to record. 1,000 Year Door will keep going. Don't worry about that. But that's probably going to be the only one until I am done tending to the channel needs. After that, I do have a few ideas what I'm going to play next, and I hope you guys enjoy them. I'll see you then. Thanks for joining me. Y'all have a great day. Later.
And the lie upon my lips, I let it go. Cross my heart, making vows I know will be betrayed. A sad girl's please live only for a breath and then they fade. Don't ever take back your kind hand, lest precious love slip away like time sand. Only we will know all that was lost, scars that we can't erase, show us life's true cost. The blue moonlight cuts across our sight as pure and clear as a ringing bell, reaching for us in the night. As the wind comes by thoughts, I hold strong on this terrace. I feel at peace, carried away by the wind's song. Open the door and walk away. Never give in to the call of yesterday. Memories that made